Hello my friends, I'm back at City Lights Collectibles today to share with you some new reveals, and we have some wonderful things to share with you today. We had a bit of a glitch last week, so we are, I think, back up and running, and this video will also be available afterwards. It'll be posted on City Lights Facebook page, so if you're not able to be here with us live, just check it out later at your convenience. But I want to start today with a very charming lit tree. It's the lit spiral tree, and it's this little piece right here. This is a new introduction. There's also a Halloween version that comes in orange or purple, but this is our green Christmas tree, and it is manually operated. It has 3 modes, and the button is underneath the base, and as soon as I find it, I can show you this gorgeous green color. And it has some features. It will change its lighting effect from the static to a flashing, and it can also go to a chasing. So depending on what this village you might add this to, you can have different effects. And I think this would be charming in any Christmas village. Maybe not Dickens, but look how beautiful that green is. And it's a piece that you'll want to have more accessibility to because of the button factor of having it come on and off. But it is a beautifully crafted piece, kind of wiggles and has a beautiful little star on top. And so keep it maybe closer to the front of your displays so you can access it easily. And now I want to share with you, we have 3 buildings from Christmas in the City. And I know you have seen some previews of the photos of these buildings, but wait till you see how beautiful they are. Now, Christmas in the City, I am from here. I'm from San Diego, grew up all my life, and New York City just wasn't quite as, a thing as if you were living on the East Coast. So we have this sort of this East Coast, West Coast, interesting dynamic, and many of you have very fond memories of New York City at Christmas time, and the beautiful window displays, and the tree at Rockefeller Center. And so I totally get the association for Christmas in the City, especially at the holiday time. Now, my last name happens to be Urban. I'm David Urban, and Urban means in the city, of the city. So there's a fun connection there, but I don't really, well, I have a few pieces, let me admit. And I didn't know that I had a connection to Christmas in the City until I realized that my favorite classic TV comedy, I Love Lucy, was set in New York City. And so I started to see all sorts of wonderful associations. That film, the show was set there. So they were always going out to dinner. She had her baby there, the doctor's office, everything in life that, you and I do, she was living in the city going through. And so I see lots of possibilities for really fun connections there. So that's really what it's about, connections. How you connect emotionally to this wonderful village that is so lifelike and realistic with all of its fabulous buildings. We have 3 to show you today, and we have some accessories that go along with them. So let me take off the curtain of building number 1. And this is a very charming traditional holiday piece. It's Santa's Corner Confectionery. So it's a candy shop. And let me just move this one out of the way and reveal some of the accessories that we have to go with it. Now, you can see that there's a charming interior lit scene in the window. Really, really cool. And the candy is decorating outside. So this is a very Christmassy piece. The accessory that it comes or is associated with it officially is the sharing the sweetness. So it's a little boy who Santa is sharing a candy cane with. And then we decided to show you some pieces from Snow Village. This is the wonderful set of 3 friends and neighbors collection that each village has. But this we pulled from Snow Village because here's a shopper who's going by the store, and you can't really see, but he's got a little shopping bag, and it's related to this store. So somehow he's migrated over from Snow Village, and he's he's visited this wonderful candy store, Santa's Confectionery Corner. And so we thought that would be fun to show you. Now, another new addition this year are these wonderful sidewalks. And there'll be a set of 4, and you all need to have a lot because they make adding a curb to the front of your building so easy, and you can do all sorts of configurations. There's a rounded curb corner, there's 2 lengths, there's a wonderful piece that has a little grate that has a 56 embossed on it. So this is designed to cozy up right to the edges of the buildings to provide wonderful sidewalks. And so that is new this year for your displays. You can see how it sort of matches the accessories as well. And so it's really fun. You'll have a lot of fun playing with those and creating some wonderful sidewalks for Christmas in the city, or anywhere else that might need a street curb or something like that. Okay, this one is so gorgeous. You will just absolutely love it. This is 87 West 58th Street. And so it is a stunning, handsome building. And then its accessories that we placed with it is the Christmas tree on top of the cab and another set of the friends and neighbors. So you can see that this building is very elegant. It's the first time that they have actually used like a little white poinsettia as landscaping on the front stoops and balconies. And so in case you're not a traditionalist using a lot of red in your holiday displays, this is a very, very, neutral, elegant, beautiful color combination. The building is crisp with the black railings and the gray trim. It's just so striking. And the windows, tall and elegant, gorgeous, beautiful piece. And then, of course, this is so cute, this charming cab that somebody has hailed to take home a Christmas tree. They just roped it up on top of the roof like they must always have to do. So that gives the city some more, some more vehicles and some things to actually put on the streets. And then if you can see this charming trio of the friends and neighbors shopping, and this gentleman has a hat that's kind of come off in the wind and it's just blowing away, and so it's like on a little filament, and it's just hovering over his head in a gust of wind. So these 3 will add a lot of charm to the fronts of your curbs. Now, I know you've been waiting for this. This is incredibly charming. This is our Chinatown introduction for the year, and there are 3 components to this. Besides the gorgeous building, there is a beautiful dragon parade piece and the most gorgeous lampposts. So let me tell you about them. This is the Lunar Dragon Tea House. Now, this is the year of the dragon. There are 12 Chinese symbols throughout the cycle. Like we have our astrological signs. So the Chinese have 12 animals, and the dragon is this year, it's the only mythical creature. The rest of the animals exist in real life, but the magical dragon is the theme of this year's release. And you can see the gentlemen are waving the dragon around the streets in celebration of the Lunar New Year. Apparently during the Chinese Cultural Revolution way back, it was decided that they would try to switch out the dragon for a panda, a giant panda, for some reason. But that didn't go through, so we still have the dragon with us, thank goodness. And then, to not get too dense in trivia, but for every 12 years of an animal, there's another cycle that's going on that's an element that Chinese associate with each animal. So there's five elements. Fire, it's interesting, it's not like our 4 elements. It's metal, wood, fire, and I can't remember the other 2. Air is not one of them, unfortunately. That's so strange. It's like air feeds everything else. But so each time there's the dragon makes an appearance in the calendar, it's associated with an element. This year's is wood. So there's symbolism in that for everybody that's born this year or celebrating the year of the dragon in general. But the tea house is just a striking piece with beautiful hanging lanterns that sort of move around. The dragons detail, the beautiful heads of the dragons are finials on top of the roof line. It's just so cool. And then these incredible lampposts that are actually made of metal because of the detail that they had to have. So it gives them a lot of wonderful weight and should be very easy to place in your displays because of the weight that they have. But look at that gorgeous color, and the little pagoda tops are just really charming. So in case you're doing a year-round display, there are little accessories that can be placed on top and around the building. There is a beautiful gold dragon symbol that could go attached to the front of the window, but then there's some little Christmas decor that can go as well in case you're just using it just for Christmas. So you can sort of control how you want to present it in your village. If it's year-round or you're just celebrating the new year, it doesn't have to have the Christmas decor. It can for the earlier part of the year if you're doing a Christmas display. So that's a really fun feature and should give these a lot of versatility. This is the box color scheme that things are coming in, just very handsome. This is the lamppost box. I wanted to show you how cool this is. And if you have a Chinatown or just are in love with this building, it's going to be gorgeous for display. And now we want to show you some of the 4 remaining trees that are in the collection of the 12 Days of Christmas trees. So we have the last 4 to show you. I hate to leave our Chinatown display, but we have 9 through 12, and the trees are so charming. They're different, they're unusual, and they all have a little theme that goes with the day of the 12 Days of Christmas that it's celebrating. So for the 9 ladies dancing, there are a little pair of ballet slippers on top. So we placed it with the Minnie's Dance Studio just to show how versatile it is. It can definitely find a place in the Dickens display because there's some buildings there that it would look cool with, including the series of the 12 Days of Christmas buildings that you might have. But look how sweet this is. It's like a sparkly sisal tree with the white base, a little pink ribbon swirl, and then the ballet shoes or its little topper. So really charming. Now, let's see, 9 ladies dancing, 10 lords a leaping is next. Doing this from memory. This is the tree right here. It's got little crowns to represent the lords, just as ornaments around the tree. So it's very subtle, very beautiful. It could go in a lot of applications. I think it's just a very handsome little piece. So that is for the lords leaping. Then we have 11 pipers piping. You know how confusing this can get, but this one has gold ornaments and a French horn that's hanging from the tree. And this is one of the flexible, bendable branch trees that's covered in frost and needs to be opened up and bent and manipulated so it has a very natural flow. And everything's really sturdy, so you can just gently tweak it and bend it so that it's open and to its full glory. And that is the 11 Lords leaping tree. And then lastly, the number 12, 12th day of Christmas, is the drummers drumming. And of course, with that drum bass, it's got a lot of versatility too. So besides your Dickens collections, it would look fabulous next to the F.A.O. Schwartz building, you know, because of the little drum bass here that it has. And you can see how charming that looks together. So this is a wonderful finish to the series of the trees. And I wanted to mention that in case you're collecting these and you're missing a few pieces or want to start, City Lights actually has here physically in the inventory, we have 2 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, and 8 days. So then this is the complete. So you just check here if you are looking for other pieces in that series. And please don't hesitate to check the website at citylightscollectibles.com, or you could always call the 800 number. It's 262-5335. I had a blast revealing these pieces for you today, and I hope you'll consider a spot in your village. And I'm sure the Lucy fans can think of some places that these could go. I know I can. We'll be coming back again with some more reveals as things are coming in, and you would not believe the pallets that are here. Things are coming in, and it's amazing. So product is being replenished as well as some new things, so it's a perfect time to call and see what's here, because you won't believe it. I couldn't believe the back rooms, just stocked full. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I had a blast sharing this with you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.